second aspect of sleep that we'll talk about is whether you have 1 or 2 sleeps a day. So we're what's called biphasic. We're built for 2 sleeps. We're built for 1 long sleep at night and a shorter sleep in the middle of the day. So the siesta is perfect. And we try and have coffee and chocolate and those kind of things instead, but it's not the same. And don't worry if you can't sleep very long at night, because what's fascinating about the brain is a lot of people with young onset Parkinson's get various things that interrupt sleep, and some can only sleep as little as 4 hours. If you have a good long sleep during the day, the brain will then do the things it can't do in that first sleep. So the brain's beautifully efficient and wonderful at actually making that up. So the thing you need to do then is to change your lifestyle and not feel guilty so that it suits whatever pattern of sleep suits you best. So another fascinating thing is that the length that you sleep during the day does different things to your brain. If you have a short power nap, then think of it like emptying the inbox of your brain. So if you sleep for half an hour, then you get rid of that stuff and put it into short-term memory, and then you've got this kind of fresh, alert brain again. And it lifts your mood, it lets you think about new things, it lets you put more information in, and it also is good for your motor performance. So there's a number of benefits we get. Think about it like a neural shower. If you want a full cycle of sleep, then you sleep for over an hour, and it could be 1 to 2 hours. And that does an amazing thing for our brain. It puts us into a full REM cycle of sleep, and then you get lots of benefits. And if I was to sell these as something that a company could buy, then I'd be rich, but it's just a full cycle of sleep. So it lifts your mood, it increases creativity, it increases your reasoning power and your executive function and your memory. It also increases your stamina, and it lowers your stress response, so you're not as stressed by the same things. So there's a whole bunch of things that happen. The danger zone is if you've ever woken up in the middle of the day and you feel really groggy and like you've really got a headache. That's because you've slept in between the half hour, but you haven't gone into the full cycle of sleep. So what your brain does is after half an hour it says, oh, you're going to go into a long sleep. So I'm going to pump blood away from the front of your brain so that you can do other things. And then if you wake up in the middle of that, it's trying to pump blood back into the front of your brain, and it's not very fast. So you feel really, really groggy and uncomfortable. So the big thing to think about is 2 sleeps are what we're built to do, and you need to sleep as long as you need to sleep. What suits you best? Are you good with a 4-hour sleep and a 3-hour sleep? 5-hour sleep, 2-hour sleep? Those kinds of things become something that you build into your lifestyle. And it not only means a discussion potentially with your family, who would know you well, but perhaps your employer as well. Just talking about why it's worthwhile for that to happen and how much more efficient and effective and creative you're going to be if you can have that slightly different schedule that you can fit into.